understand about DC motor and AC motor, its working principle, and what is the actual difference between a DC motor and AC motor. The main thing is that the DC motor, inside a DC motor, if you see a DC motor, there is two magnets. In between that a coil is present, and this DC motor has split ring at the end of the rotor. So on those split ring, carbon brushes are there which are sliding over it. So whenever you apply a power of DC through a cell or a source, this current through the carbon brushes goes to the split rings and then passes to the coil. So, according to Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, it states that whenever electric current is flowing through a coil which is kept in a magnetic field, a turn is obtained in the coil. So, henceforth, whenever the electricity DC current flows through a carbon brushes and to the split ring and to the coil which is kept in between magnetic field, a torque is obtained, and thus the rotor starts to rotate in between that magnetic field. So this process is involved in a DC motor where we will convert electrical energy into mechanical energy. Vice versa, in AC, in dynamo, what happens? The same thing is in DC dynamo, the same thing is there, but here we will mechanically rotate the rotor with the help of external source, or moving with a external source like turbine or with a hand. So this coil rotates in between a magnetic field, thus EMF is generated in the coil. This EMF is taken out through the split ring and then to a carbon brushes, and through the carbon brushes to the external circuit where we can use that DC electric current which is produced in the rotor and taken out on the basis of that. In the same way, the difference between AC motor and DC motor is that in AC motor, what happens? There are slip rings instead of split ring. There are slip ring which are fixed to the rotor, and this rotor is kept in between a magnetic field, same as that of a DC motor. But the difference is here we are using slip rings. The same thing, whenever we apply a alternating current to AC current to these slip rings, the current flows through the coil which is kept in between magnetic field. So the torque is obtained here in the rotor. Thus the rotor starts to rotate. In the same principle here, electric energy is converted into mechanical energy. So the rotor starts to rotate, and this is called an AC motor where alternating current is used to may convert the electrical energy into mechanical energy. So the difference is main is in DC and AC is that in DC there are split rings in the commutator, but in AC there are slip rings in the commutator. So these are the difference. And in AC dynamo, the same thing is that when a rotor containing a coil is made to rotate in between a magnetic field and there are slip rings attached to a carbon brushes of a source. So when you rotate this coil in between a magnetic field, EMF is generated in a form of, because it is connected to a slip ring, the current taken off for an external circuit forms a AC cycle of a sine wave. Such alternating current is generated. So these are the two ways in which the difference of DC motor and AC motor is there. In the same way, DC dynamo and AC dynamo is there.